Greetings, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Happy Saturday. I only have a short moment this morning because I'm headed to hike in Ojai with my friend, my brother, James, and we just go into the woods together and just go have so much fun. And so we're going to Ojai to do that today. And I'm super excited. So we just had an eclipse. I'm the Moon Mama. And this is our Master Nodal class. I'm the Moon Mama. This is our Master Nodal class. And the nodes are, the nodes of the moon tell us where we're having eclipses for the next 18 months. And for the next 18 months, we're going to be having them in Virgo and Pisces. Because that's where the nodes are. But we just had our final eclipse in Aries, a partial solar eclipse. And what does this mean? A solar eclipse means that the sun has been blocked, and what we've had the partial block of the sun, and the sun is the way we express our energy, our personality, and Aries is the self. And so this energy is coming in to support us in releasing the ways that we give our power away to others. Now, the thing that's really important about this understanding is that Aries is the self. Aries is also the baby of the zodiac. So when you're a baby, when you're infantile, you might not know what choices to make or what things that are best suited for you. So you go along with the environment that you're in. Like when a mother has a child, the child can get to 3 years old and they're like, oh, the child is allergic to this and allergic to this. But before then, you're just giving that child everything that is already in that environment. And then sooner or later, allergies or resistances show up to the environment because we are all individual and we're not really, though we are the same, we have all individual needs. Aries is the energy of you becoming responsible for your individual needs, that no one else is responsible for them. And it's a very fascinating thing because I've seen in my own self as a woman, for a really long time as a woman, I was not an adult. Like I finally feel like I'm getting to be an adult. I was a little girl in an adult's body who was really looking for her father to take care of her and make decisions and make her feel safe. And she was like she was taken care of in the world. But and when I didn't have that with a father, then I transferred that to Jesus Christ. And it was this energy that didn't allow me to really mature, to become fully functional in how I am, what my capacity is, and understanding that I'm an individual and that it's my responsibility to cultivate the gifts, the talents, the attributes that make me who I am. When we're young, oftentimes, like you might go to school and they're like, oh, this child can run fast, or this child can read good, or this child is good at math. We're all good at all sorts of things. And we were conditioned in a culture that only prioritized these particular things. But there are still things that are lying under the soil of your subconscious that you are here to activate, that you are here to be in the fulfillment of. And it may have gone unnoticed when you were a child. It may be something you're functioning over as an adult, but it is yours, and it is your responsibility to cultivate it and to activate it. And that is the Aries energy. Aries is this tricky energy because it's resilient, right? So the thing inside of you that's yours to cultivate, it's always there, but it could have been commandeered by other things, I was friends with somebody who grew up and, they played football, but when they got old enough to really discover what they really loved, it wasn't football. They loved like science and medicine and herbs, but because they had this aptitude for something that could be spotted early on, his aptitude for herbs and healing wasn't spotted early on. So he became a football player. And so his energy got commandeered by this other experience that then he woke up one day and was like, this is not what feels true for me. I want to do this thing over here. That's what I'm saying is Aries. It's your responsibility to discover what you really are up to, and then to create the environment for you to grow and cultivate that thing that you are really up to. And it's a very interesting thing, because I know for me as a woman, I have been conditioned through cultural experience, through religious belief, and through heritage, that it is my job to take care of other people. It's my job to even deny and ignore myself, my own needs, for the needs of others. And this is absolutely the opposite of Aries. Aries says, I'm going to be selfish. I am going to cultivate my own energy before I give anything to anyone else. So this morning, I have been doing this thing where I find myself, when I'm in relationships with men, that over time, my own perspective and desires and needs can just become entrenched in their perspective, desires, and needs, which is why I decided to live alone, because I don't want to lose myself in the relationship with another person, whether it be a man or anyone. I just don't want to lose myself. When I was pregnant and I had my son, and he was born and they diagnosed him with Down syndrome, and I was really clear that, I could get totally entrenched with his needs and totally lose myself and not have anything left for myself. So I had to make some decisions, that there were things that I was going to do to support myself and to support him, and there were things that I wasn't going to do because I wasn't going to overextend myself. And when I'm in relationships with men, I find the same thing that happens with me, that I just will give over to them. And so I've been having this experience with a friend, and I am really clear that when men are in my life, I must have something for them to do that is important to me. Because the truth of the matter is that I'm really easygoing. Like, I don't really care about much. Like, I couldn't be with a man who was into sports, because I'm not going to do that. Like, I have my boundaries. Like, sports is just like, no, I'm not doing that. So I don't do basketball games. I don't do any sort. I'll do tennis and things like that. Yes, my need for independence is really profound. But because I have a Pisces rising, I can easily lose the independence. Like, it will go away because I just get entrenched in someone else's stuff, and I'm like, we're off to that. So in this experience with this friend of mine, I have been, he's been really helping me out with things, and he's been helping me out with things around my house, and it's been really great. And it could be easy for us not to do the things, because the things around the house are not necessarily fun, but they make up for my living environment being better. And his support has been really helpful. Like, I got a new refrigerator. He cleaned my kitchen. Or he's helping me clean, right? He's helping me clean my kitchen, helping me clean my living room. I got new sofas. I got a new bed. He's put up all that stuff for me. And what happens is, if I am not clear about what the tasks are, the task can just get pushed away, and we'll be doing other things that are more important to him. Those things are important to me too, but they're not more important than my living environment. And so yesterday we saw one another, and we're building a cabinet in my kitchen to hold my spices. And this is like one of the final tasks in this project that we've been doing. one of the final ones in the first round of tasks, because we're also probably going to paint at some point too. But I don't know that they're going to help me with that. But so we've been, we hadn't seen each other. And then the opportunity is to delay the task, like to see each other and end up doing other things, right? And then the task isn't fulfilled. And then when they leave, we've had a good time, but my task, my cabinet hasn't even been addressed. So yesterday I was like, we're going to Lowe's. We're going to do the thing, prioritizing myself. And even though I could feel that it wasn't a priority for them, I still pushed it and I didn't let it go. I literally was like, we're going to do it. And it was so interesting because it's not that they didn't want to do it. They really want to help, right? But maybe yesterday wasn't the day they wanted to do that. And I insisted. And the day ended up being, there was so much tension in our experience, and the level of humor. This person turned into a comedian, and I literally was belly laughing because I can feel the energy. I'm like, oh, this is just the tension of them, the tension because they don't really want to do it, but they know they said they were going to do it. And so we're doing it. And it just turned out to be this really funny, fun experience. But the thing, like me being able to stand for myself, and this is the other thing, because I'm a Virgo, I'll figure things out. I don't necessarily need other people to do things for me. But it benefits me to ask for help. It benefits me to invite other people into my experience and ask for help, not be the only person, not be fully like, oh, I got this, right? And so what I've discovered is that the things that I usually need help with are things that are tedious. The things that I usually need help with are things that, like, fuck, I don't want to ask anybody to do that, right? But it benefits me to ask for help, to receive help, to allow help. And so, it's like, they were here a few days ago putting up my bed for me, and it was really heavy, and there were like 4 people that had to do it. And I'm like, ugh, because all these people are here helping me do this thing. And everyone's like, we're happy to help you, but it's this Aries thing. Can you fight for yourself? Can you prioritize yourself? Can you make your own needs more important than the need, at least to yourself, right? So for me, I will diminish my needs. I will neglect my needs because it's like, oh, I don't really need that. I'm fine. It's like, no, fight for what you need. Say what you want. Don't allow yourself to squander your really powerful energy. Give it life, give it an opportunity to live. And that's what this Aries eclipse is about. It's our opportunity to really stand for ourselves. And the reason that you must stand for yourself is because we are going into a new cycle. And the new cycle is coming into the external realm right now. So the more you position yourself and honor yourself. It's like if you had 3 children, right? And one of your children was really like eager to do the new thing and excited, and you would know, like, okay, this child is ready, so I'm going to give them the things that they need. That's how the universe is. The universe is like, if you are fighting for yourself, and fighting for yourself just means prioritizing yourself, knowing what you're up to, not giving yourself over to others. Like this morning when I woke up, I'd already had a call from my niece who's been going through a lot of stuff at 7:00 in the morning, texting me, can you talk? But I hadn't done my morning practice yet. And typically I would call her back because I know she's going through it. But I was like, no, let me do my own practice. Let me fortify myself first. Let me choose myself first, and then I will call her when I am done taking care of myself. So this astrology is very poignant right now. We have Mercury is retrograde, about to go into Pisces. Venus is in Pisces right now, Neptune, conjunct Neptune. So this is about compassion and self-forgiveness. So if there are things that you need to let go of, do the work to forgive yourself. Are there times when you gave your power away, when you should have stood for yourself and you didn't? Just forgive yourself, like literally, because now you have a chance to do it over again. But your intention is the key. All right, you all. So much happening right now. I'm on my way out, so I need to get going. But I want to say that, spend some time alone or in nature or doing things that are really fortifying for you. And if there are others with you, that's fine. Just make sure that you're doing something that is really prioritizing your own needs. Okay. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.